Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
How are you?
Tired. Been running a class for, 20 days now?
Yeah.
It's a bit tired, but okay.
Little bit tired. I guess it's like what? You're like 65 now? It's like
I'm what?
Yeah.
40. For the 20th time.
okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I can be in denial.
Okay, so this episode's gonna be about me. I mean, everybody's been asking for it. They've been dying for it.
Yeah. Do you know when I meet people, they're more interested in you than me? What
it's
the hell?
it's the mystery because you can't see me.
Who says it? You don't tell me. I'm like, yeah. Annoying.
It's okay. I don't want to be perceived. I can be heard, but not seen. So we were talking about it the other day. Let me give a little monologue about my problems right now. Since this whole year, since December until probably March, I've been like very emotionally unstable. My mom her health is up and down. She's better.
Much better.
It definitely wasn't easy for me to go back to London when she wasn't well. And I was not okay. And then I went through a painful ending of a friendship that I had for 13 years. Not 13 years, sorry, 16-year friendship that was very disappointing. I also had I had this situation with a boy that ended where I wished I had walked away sooner than I didn't. So I was really hard on myself.
Okay.
And I was up and down. Even I had an amazing birthday weekend and I come home and I crash so significantly.
Right.
And my sister Aishi, she's like, dude, you can't do this. You need to do what you got to do. You need to go to therapy. You need to write your journal. You need to do the thing. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do the thing. So I did all the things you're supposed to do. Journal, therapy, stop drinking, stop smoking, whatever. Did all the good things. And then I felt better. And then the minute when I came back here, I was on such a high. I was so happy. Everything seems to be going my way. I'm like, have a new best friend. Like everything in my life is opening up. I've been getting A's in uni and it's like, it's been easy. Like, I'm not saying it to be like, that's just a fact. I've been finding it easy. And I was sharing it with my friends. I was sharing it with you guys. And then all of a sudden, I got a C in one of my classes. Not my whole class, just one of the assignments. It's a small assignment and it's an assignment I'm not good at. It's a crafty assignment. I knew I wasn't going to do that well, but I didn't think I'd do that badly. And the crash I felt, I literally felt so down. I didn't want to get out of bed. And my two best friends I'm seeing them for the first time. They're staying in the room with me. And I'm like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to get up. But I had to because they were there. And I was like, then you said to me, I am like up and down. I need to find the middle. So that's what I want to talk about.
First time, this is good conversation. I don't think we have had. You have a personality, you want to carry everyone. You're compulsive. When your mother was sick, I said, get the hell out of here. It's my job. It's not your job. Right? She was my wife first, only then your mother. You get up. I told her, get up. I'll look after your mother. You see, you are, I'll go in a few directions. You are cheated to be responsible for everything. Ending of your relationship, your friend, both must mourn. You probably will mourn for the other person too. And that's something I know about your astrology. Based on your Lagna Mercury in the 8th, it will do that. That you take on other people's energy. So when you're depressed, I sometimes wonder whether it's your depression. You got C. I would have been celebrating if I got C in my school. You got C. You're not worried about you not doing well. You are carrying someone else's burden.
No, and what's crazy to me is that I was talking about this to a few of my friends. I was like, guys, I'm just going to talk about it so I'm not like sitting in it alone. They were like, does anybody care? And I was like, no, literally nobody cares. Literally, my parents don't care. I don't think any job actually looks at your grades, like all of that. Like,
but you got A's in one of the top universities in the world.
And yeah, but like not all of that feels like, okay, I did what needs to be done, but I failed here. And I'm like, I don't.
No, it's your body. Hear me, Let Appa go in a better direction. I've known you. If she walks into the house, I would pay her money to hang out in the house. I'll pay Apshi money, Anba, to stay in the house. You know why? She lift everybody up. By evening, you are exhausted. And that I think you learn from me, I suspect. Because when I'm running a class, there's 100 people, 200 people. Those days I have to speak in front of thousands of people. When I go there, I take the responsibility to uplift everybody. Maybe you learnt it from me, that it is somehow your responsibility to make everybody happy. Now, how do you come to the midpoint, detach? I give you a lesson that we've been running here. Just a quick overview of Shia. It's called the wisdom of the monk. First is be free of the mind of the world, which you are free. You really know you're not so caught up with the mind of the world. No? 2, ABC. I am who I am, you are who you are. What is the third? Third is the most important. Each has to carry their own cross. Right? 4th, once you allow everybody to carry your own cross, you drive all blame to yourself, because now you only have to deal with you. Right? You drive all blame to oneself. The 5th is don't be distracted. 6th, we call the vault. That's when you enter your own unconsciousness to figure out what's going on inside that. What you are doing is, I know this about you, even as a child you had it. You're that happy kid. You want everybody to be happy. Resign. No, but it's going to take you a long time. Because somewhere in your brain, it's not even making somebody happy, It's to create the energy that everybody has. You're unique. Very few people are like that, but they always will be abused. There are 2 types of people. One who leaning towards that, and you are the extreme. They want to, everybody must be happy. Another one, everybody make me happy. And you will attract those people. Not a lot. So when you say the next thing, I have friends. Do you have friends, or are you babysitting them? And this is your compassion, your heart. No? That's why I said go do the orphanage. How many libraries did you build?
70?
70
80.
library in this country, Andrew. I told her, go, and it was her idea. I said, do it. Under my non-profit organization, they go to a lot of the orphanages and build library for the children, because she loves reading. She did. When they were younger, they did something called a dance effect, where they raise money for charity. Do something bigger, but have your personal. You see, why you will have difficulty having relationship? Now I can tell you the secret. You're looking for someone to make them happy. You're not finding someone you are happy with. Because then you feel you have a role. What is Apshi? She walks in and make everyone happy. I'm not saying you're going to be any other person. That's all you're going to be. You're going to uplift everybody. But you have to stay with you. You must not allow yourself to be abused by it. You must know I will get exhausted. Like this, Appa do it as my work. I hold my disciples, uplift. That's why everything is turning into a university. Now you study. You study. You want to do this? You want to learn this? Share the syllabus. Study. I'll help you. I am not going to lift, and I've done it for almost 30 over years. And I know it does not work. The moment I walk in, I need everybody to be in upflow of energy, and I'm doing something. I've seen my masters do that. I just did it, what they did. But it is wrong. I give another insight, Amshia. One of my masters said, before dying, he said, I made a mistake. I gave you all outward initiation. I missed the inward initiation. This way, Amshi. The outward initiation is, I created the energy, the atmosphere, Amshi, for everybody to be happy. But he failed to give them the inner discipline to hold them happy. That is why when you came back, when you saw your mother healthy, when your grades were doing it, you're so high because everybody is okay. Even your studies, why I've never been interested is you will not fail for our sake. So I never loaded it onto you. I didn't care. Why I don't have to care? Because you overcare. No, you'll deny this. You have another friend. Remember the boy with a bit of issue?
Yeah. Are you good?
No, just my glasses. The boy with a bit of issue.
Yeah.
You carried him, and now listen to this. And could that be a contributing factor for him to go wrong? You care so much about somebody,
Yeah.
they don't learn to care about themselves.
Yeah, completely. Completely.
now-
I don't think I handled that situation that well.
Okay, now I just did a meditation for your sister yesterday. This is your meditation. Can you sit, detach, and come back to you? Leave your mother to my responsibility. If I fail, you step in.
Yeah, but it's not that I don't trust you, but I also don't trust you. You know what I mean?
Why you don't trust
It's
me?
not you. It's I don't trust anybody.
No, it's not about me.
Yeah.
There?
It's I know you can order the grab food and this and that, but I would prefer to be the one cooking and taking care and being there. And it's also an excuse for me not to just live my own life.
I think so.
Yeah.
Very good. So you can't live for just somebody else's happiness and escape your happiness by it. I think
Yeah,
this will help a segment of the people, There are two types of people. There are people like you and people who abuse. First of all, if you take about your mother, she can take care of herself. She's a grown, intelligent, able woman. I am there. The whole support team is there. You are not needed. You are fired. You go live your life. But now you are confessing, my personality is that. I need that for me to feel me. You understand?
Yeah.
I need that to feel me, and that's a wrong way to feel you. Now, if you listen to me now, you turn in. If you listen to Appa properly, you found your way to meditate, so to say. I'm not asking you to be selfish. You cannot be. You're not that type. But you must become aware. I'm addicted to holding everybody's happiness, and that's a compulsion in me. You know what I'm saying? So you must be able to detach. Because in energetic sense, others are depending on you. Like yesterday when I was doing the podcast with you, I said, I feel so good doing the podcast with you. I've been talking for 20 days here. When you step in, it felt so much better. And I was thinking, why is that? No, it's my daughter, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not it. No. She, even though she's in a bad mood or whatever, she will lift the energy up. Amazing. But when you walk out, drop it. When I walk into a crowd, very few people are like that. Almost everybody is saying, make me happy, make me happy.
Yeah, and I do think I'm attracted to those kind of people.
If you want your life to progress, if you want your life to have a direction, have a significant meaning, you have to drop this. Again, don't misunderstand. I'm not saying don't care. I'm not saying don't be the person who walk into a room and uplift an energy. Don't abuse yourself with it. Make sense?
Yeah.
That's why when you wanted to go to London, I was for it. Even earlier when I said go to America when you're studying. Because I know if you're here, you'll be obsessed about your mother. How come you're not obsessed about me? I feel a bit hurt.
I'm obsessed about you in different ways. Look at me. Look at this. Take a second and look at this. Okay?
What about this?
Look at what we're doing right now. This is my obsession with you, sir.
I feel so much better now. Cancel the therapist. She's sitting right there. Hang on, have a moment. This is a beautiful moment, Apshi, if you can get it. And I think you have those moments.
Yeah.
You must not be the person only when everybody is happy, I settle everybody, I can be with me. This I know because I know your astrology and I've known you.
That's literally me.
Yeah. Now, the question is, how can you stop that? Because it's ruining you. And the time has come. You're going to be 27, 28, 29 now.
I'm not going to be 27. I'm 29 already.
Okay, this is called Saturn return in astrology. It's time for you to break through. And that's the beauty. It's not wrong. Continues, it's wrong. The time has come. Only then the best of you will show up. Only when the best of you show up, you can actually share that. If not, you are simply a happy maker and helping people to be happy with people who probably don't deserve it. And by that, you're teaching them not to be responsible for it. Think about it.
How do I change that?
First, you start with the body, The body is a reactive mechanism. The body is a habit mechanism. You learn to change the body.
I think it's also right. Like when I see people, I always look for like the best in them. And then suddenly the glass shatters for me. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not going to take care of you. That is not my job. And then I'll leave. But it's like very like...
Late.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Like let me just get my feelings so unbelievably hurt first.
Before you let go.
Yeah.
Okay, now why do you need to see only the good? Why do you need to even see them? You see, I'm questioning. If I look at you, why am I looking at you? Unless there's somebody, I think you cannot go beyond your own privilege, your own more. I think you cannot go beyond. Like, I have to look at everybody as amazing because I can't deal with me being amazing. I'm not saying I'm amazing. But is it? Is it a compensation? That you say, oh my God, I have so much more. I'm so loved and you are not loved. So let me make it up for you. That is not right, because you are blocking other people from actually seeing where they are by making them more. Like your friends have seen them, you make them more. Because you are afraid being you, it might remind them they are less. But if they don't see the less, how are they going to wake up to the more? You are blinding them.
No, and I think that's also like because I have been like disappointed by exactly that, right? When somebody sees me for all that I'm lucky to have,
Right.
and they are resentful or envious or whatever. I don't even like to say that because I don't even like to think that people would feel that way. But like I was having a conversation with Shavina about it and I was like, Shavina, I look at you and you have this big family and my whole life that I've been friends with her, I've always been envious of that. Like this big family, you guys always like, there's like 50 people at the gathering. And then I was like, but that doesn't make me resentful of you or hateful of you. I'm actually just grateful towards you that you've brought me into your
And
life in this
inspired
way.
by you. And I get to share that.
Yeah.
And if they don't offer that to you, how are they your friend?
And that's what I feel with Shavina. Like she offers that to me.
Yeah. And that's why you're her friend.
Yeah.
And you offer what you have to her.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. Like we give it to each other.
So if somebody cannot do that, then that's not a friend.
Yeah.
So it might be a coping mechanism against jealousy over you.
It's also just like, it's just so unbelievably disappointing.
I know. But grow up, darling. That's life. That's life. And people must grow up. They see your advantage. They don't see your disadvantage. Do you know you got a C and you're sad? There are people with C, they have been cheering. So look at your standard, your pressure.
The thing is, I always look at myself. Like I don't really look at, like I have another friend, my good friend in uni. She's consistently done better than me in everything. And I'm always just a little bit jealous, but I never feel like she doesn't deserve it and she shouldn't have it. But whenever I feel that from other people, I think that's also what has brought me like so down. Is that I actually cannot believe that people that you love and care about would think that way.
That's it. They do.
Yeah.
Reality.
Okay, but we won't talk about middle path.
No, but let's settle with that. You know why I'm saying that's it? That's how it is. Be sorry for them, they're in great pain. My Appa always tell people, just a boy from a fishing village. Yeah. Yeah. Was voted one of the 100 most successful men somewhere, something. Yeah. It satisfies them. Yeah. And that you must know about people. I don't want to be in any way to hurt anybody, but if they get hurt, that's their business. They're not my friend. I think what you have to wake up is you're not waking up to the pain people have. They have so little. I like that movie, The Bodyguard, remember? Whitney Houston is a singer, and then the sister is a singer too. And there's one shot, the sister will come out singing. Outside the house, drinking coffee, she'll be singing. And as an audience, I'm listening, she's pretty good. Oh my God, she's good. And then Whitney Houston will walk in and continue to sing with her. And suddenly you realize, now we know why Whitney Houston is Whitney Houston. I thought it was a very significant, what do you call that? Clip, She's singing, and we thought, pretty good. Suddenly the sister sing, like, no, you're not. But if the sister cannot accept it, and in the movie she couldn't accept it, do you blame her? According to her, I'm your sister. I can sing too. How come I'm not as good as you? You think a normal person can process that? So I'm
I
not
just
saying.
don't think of the my friends as normal people. You know what I mean?
Then you are deluded.
Like, I would never feel that way about them.
No, you're deluded.
I would never really feel that way about somebody else. Like, whatever I see in other people that they have that I want just makes me feel like, oh, I really want it. I don't want you to not have it.
You see, Appa used to be friends, some kings here, Malaysia. They're very nice people. Some of the royalties have been invited. And this particular queen, I don't want to mention him, she invited me to come, and I went with the person, another friend, Datu Noravan. She took us to the kitchen. And then she told me later, she never meets anybody in the kitchen. We said we had coffee, and she was a sweetheart. She even had when she took my hand, she took me somewhere, like there was a tree in the house, like a garden, and she put an ashtray. She knows how to smoke. And then she said, I've never seen her like this with anyone. You know why? She know I will not, maybe she trusted I will not be envious or jealous or I'm just happy to meet her. But everywhere else she has to be formal.
So are you saying this is my problem?
Yeah. I think you are in denial. In denial not of you. You are denial on how people are. Let us say I sit with the queen and I'm talking to her. She lives a life that I don't know, I cannot fathom. But I'm not envious. I'm truly happy for her. I really like her. I'm like, wow, thank you for sharing with me. I'm grateful. And I sit in some sense, not equal. I can sit at the same table and discuss and put my view. I'm not intimidated. She will not find that many people like that. People get thrown. Like you see your relationship, Andrew, with your father. A lot of people see they're envious. They never had that relationship with their father. I mean, you have your own story about it. I'm sure there's difficulty in it. But we look at you and I go like, I didn't have that relationship with my dad. But I can say I'm happy for you, or I can say, this is unfair. You remind me of my hurt. And I don't think you want to open your eyes and see, because if you see it, you might become afraid and be alone. Like I was just telling Anbar today, if you don't mind, Anbar, just looking at his chart, his astrologer said, remember, no one can own you. No one can own Anbar. I'm his guru. That's something else. No one can own him. He needs to be free. But do you know people who get attracted to him will be angry about that, will try to own him? They can love him, be with him, marry him, do whatever they want to do with him, but this boy cannot be owned. And if they realize their own, in order to avoid their pain, don't you think they'll attack him? I think, I'm not saying because you're my daughter, as a person, I think you are amazing, but I think you are naive. I worry about you that I think you misjudge. You don't know people's pain.
Yeah.
You understand? You don't know. Like that. Go watch that clip. At the end, the lady will say in that movie, she'll say, she has so much. She has everything. I have nothing. Sometimes reflectively. I drive my big car, I go, and if that person is a stranger, he's not comparing. I meet someone when I was broke. When I was growing up and I was broke, he meets me. He has that car and I have this car. I come up with my Ferrari or something and he looks at me. Suddenly, by reflection, I made him a loser. You think he's going to be happy for me? It takes a great person to be happy.
I don't think we all need to be happy for each other necessarily. That's nice. But I also don't want to harp on this point, because I don't even necessarily want to put whatever friends I've lost into this category. there are other reasons why
Yeah.
we're not friends. It's not about this, and I don't think
Agreed.
that they're
Agreed.
envious, horrible. I don't think that.
No, you have great friends.
I do.
Yeah.
I really do. But what I'm saying is that, like,
One of them is gay. Sorry.
many of them are gay.
Oh, really?
The girls too.
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't know that. I'm so envious.
But I think that, like, my general thing, I think what you said earlier though is more of what it is. It's like I feel like I'm giving, happy to give, happy to celebrate, happy to cheer people on. And when I see that, like, oh, actually what you liked about me is how I made you feel.
Yep.
And I liked being able to make you feel good. But actually, how did you make me feel?
No, you are means to an end. This is Nietzsche. Nietzsche, right? Kant. This is Kant. People are not just a means to an end. And what you know what you got stabbed in? Was I just a means to an end? Was I just that to you? But you
Yeah.
are volunteering. You are volunteering. You are saying, come on, use me. I'm here to make you happy.
Literally.
Really.
Yeah.
Like Anba will volunteer and say, okay, you all can own me. Okay? You can use me anyway and throw me out. Do you know how many times I got angry with him? You don't even know you're communicating that. Now everybody can use me.
No, because it feels like I'm in control of it because I want to make them happy.
No.
But that's how it feels. It
No,
doesn't mean
you are
it's
a
the
happy
reality.
person who feel guilty being happy. You feel in making them happy, you don't have to feel guilty being happy. Like Anba is a free man. He's one of those guys. How many years ago, Anba? 10 years, 15 years, 20 years? Huh? 2003.
22
That is
years?
22 years ago. Appa gave a talk in a big talk, like maybe 1,000 people somewhere. And after that, sometime like, he just walked into the office and he's been working with me. You know why he worked with me? He knows I will honor his freedom. I never interfere. He cannot be owned. I let him be. But what he lies is, I can be owned. Because he feels, I don't know what you feel. Maybe you feel bad or you feel I shouldn't feel this or you think I can handle being owned because deep down I'm actually free. But that's a lie. Then you don't give the other a chance. You ask Anba, he needs the freedom. Let's say as a girlfriend. If you get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, take your bike, go out, you don't have to explain to that person. If you say, I'm not coming back today, you don't have to explain. I'm just giving an example. If that is not there, you have to explain, he's dying. He has worked for me for 22 years. I don't know whether I've given him an order up to today. Get this done today. He say, Amba, these things has to be done. Do it when can. That's
But
his
it's
nature.
also, I feel like there's a part of it that's challenging to live it out.
Yeah.
Like I always say, I want to be in a relationship where I'm alone and they're alone and we're alone together. But then I'm like, okay, text me all day, every day. I'm like, okay, wait, maybe not. Maybe I'm not acting in line with that.
No. Only then they can text you all day long. Only that person you'll allow them to text you. Not text you doesn't mean they leave you alone, you know. That's abandonment.
No, I mean that's a fine line, lah. But that's what I'm saying is that, like, this notion, right? Like I feel like in order for me, that's what I want. I know
But-
that now. But I feel like to live it out, like I'm happy and I don't have to make you happy.
Wait, hang on,
But
hang on.
I feel uncomfortable doing that.
Okay. Do you trust you're intelligent enough to navigate this?
Yeah.
Okay. I think she's intelligent enough. And you can take control of the suggestion, the impulse. Almost everybody knows you will say you're a sweetheart. There are people who are only listening to your voice. And do you know of late the amount of comments I'm getting? I'm like,
Don't
What?
be so jealous.
I'm jealous. How's your daughter? No, I was the star. They come shake my hand. How's your daughter? When is she coming back? I'm like, what? No, they know. People know. You know. But you just don't seem to have the strength. Now, what Appa tell you, every day, 7 to 10 minutes to an hour, sit. Remember this back. It's like, how do an alcoholic remain not drinking? Every day, remember, alcoholic, don't drink. Like every day I look at the chocolate and say, no. Because the moment I forget, I go back to it. So it's like self-remembrance, Every day, remember, I have this weakness. And then it becomes very apparent. Because right now, you're doing it unconsciously. You get what I'm saying? And your body is wounded by it. It's screaming. That's why you feel down. Your body is reacting. So every day, remember. Then your awareness of this is good. For you, look at you and be happy. And that's how you carry the happiness for all. They choose to follow or not is up to them. The other is not your responsibility.
Yeah. But I guess it's like, it's easy for me to feel that way when everything is seemingly going my way. But then when one thing doesn't, the drop is.
No, you see, when you say everything is going my way, you are also holding everybody up. You are living the illness. You get what I'm saying? When everything is going your way, you can continue to drink alcohol. It doesn't show. When things go bad, that's when maybe I should stop drinking.
Yeah.
You are incapable of paying attention to you and you alone. You're not. And that's, I think, a birth default. We don't know whether we screwed up. But I think you messed up by Appa in this, Being the person I've been holding everybody, somewhere you woke up and you thought that's what you needed
But
to
that
do.
is how I've always felt though.
Like what?
If you're grumpy, I can't be happy. If Aishi's pissed, I can't be happy. If Aishi's depressed, I can't be happy. If Amma's sick, I can't be happy.
That's your breakthrough. When somebody is grumpy, one day you catch yourself indifferent.
And I try to overcompensate by being so happy, and that's not
That's
it
it.
either.
That's it. No. It happened to Appa, and I tell this story. There was this particular guy when I was young, in my 20s. If I meet him, he'll make me feel bad. He's one of these success guy. He just have a way of insulting you. You don't believe, but you can't punch him on his face, which I wanted to. And I've been meditating for a long time. And one day I was going to the shop. He was there. I was like, oh my God, it's going to be a bad day. How the hell did I run into him? Because he will say something about a new car. Oh, I got this. But he's saying it to make you less, And suddenly I bumped into him and he started his repertoire. And I was looking at his eyes and nothing happened. And then he said, what's wrong with you? And then he left. But I was like, yeah. He couldn't trigger me. You get what I'm saying? And I still remember, I got goosebumps when I tell this story. I remember walking by going like, I am free.
Yeah, I mean, I've felt that as well. I've literally very recently felt, oh my God, I'm free, I'm chilling. But it took a lot of...
Now you don't have to take a lot of that to go there. But that's your breakthrough. That's your journey, darling. I've been watching you. That's your journey.
You've been watching me. You've been observing me.
Yeah. No, that's your life. Your life is not supposed to be like this idea of perfection. It's a journey of realization. You need this realization for you to actualize you. So it was not wrong. Anba has gone through all kinds of things in his life. Maybe what I told him today, you cannot be owned, is the time to realize that. We don't go through life accidentally, it's delivering something. And today it's delivered, okay? I got this. And you will struggle for the remaining of your life. That's why I'm saying at least 10 to 20 minutes a day, sit. Come back to you. Where have I gone? You sit Appa, sit my whole life at night. Sit quietly. Watching TV sometimes, but I'm sitting with me. What I'm doing, I'm living my correction. Right? You need to make everybody happy. I need to secure everybody. Everybody is safe. That was my job as a child. Everybody's good. All is good. Everybody's good. Okay? But I rather teach them to do that on their own, not to use me, not to learn that skill. How's that?
But it's also something that we need to wrap it up soon, but it's also something that I like to do. It's nice to make people happy.
No. I don't believe you. Like, do I want to be the protector of all? No. I'd rather teach you martial art, you kick his ass. Do I enjoy kicking someone's ass? I used to. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
If they had it coming.
Yeah, if you had it coming. But that's not the point. That's not the point. If at all I can be a reflection, I can teach you how to defend you. I can teach you how to. That's why the whole Appa's work is becoming a university syllabus. It's going to be a basic degree, a master, a PhD study. You know why? It's time for you to. I can sit here and in my presence, people can meditate. I'm holding everybody. Right? But it's better if I teach you how to do it and you're even free of me. Then I'm free of you.
I feel like also partially I'm not letting people just be, right?
Look at it from all directions. Okay, now, we wrap it up this way. Can I leave it to you to figure it out? You're an intelligent girl, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, okay. 10 to 20 minutes a day, hopefully in the evening or in the morning. Purification. You restore you.
Oh, stop it. How did you know that was going to be the next podcast topic? How did you know that?
Oh my God, I'm psychic.
I always say I'm psychic.
Okay?
Okay.
Very good. I think this is a very important episode for a lot of people, especially young ones. Well done, Miss Dhyan.
Thank you. I try.
I think the credit goes to your dad. Tell him I said hi.